Knowledge makes you unfit to be a slave. Makes a man unfit to be slave. That's Frederick Douglass. That's Michelle Alexander, all right? Discussing the school to prison pipeline, April 20th, the new Jim Crow. That's me, all right? I served my country, now it's time for my country to serve me. That's me, a commitment to Christ. That's Emmett Till, all right? That's Devin Allen and me. When y'all was playing checkers, I was playing chess. Messiah, all right? Messiah. I don't want to be your Messiah. I want to be your messenger about truth. That's the controller of Maryland. That's the controller of Maryland. See that? 100 shares of Shorty. That means I own me. I own all parts of me. All right? Shannon Drive. All right? That's Brooke Learman. And I need a federal and state audit from the controller of Maryland and the IRS. I'm out $250 million for making a documentary. And everybody in these pictures, I don't have to change your name. Everything's legal. All right? Like I said, I own me. That's parole and probation. All right? I went home on vacation and came back on probation. I was illegally incarcerated for making a documentary about our prison industry. See the date? February the 2nd. States Attorney. That's Malcolm Ruff. He been knowing about this since he was at the University of Baltimore Law School. I told him about this. That's Corey McCrae. That's Delegate Stephanie Smith. Kaylin Young asked for an investigation. Ain't nobody did it yet. That's Sheila Roof. She got all my information. That's Sitnor. He said go to the grand jury. That's Antonio Hayes. He got my book, I Am Dred Scott. You feel me? This is a documentary about our leadership, leading us in what direction you leading us in. That's the 2025 session. Like I said, parole and probation. See that? That's City Hall. It's time-stamped and dated. P.O. Box 38, Waukegan, Illinois. That's President Obama. He was Senator Obama. He asked for an investigation in 2008. 2008, nobody did nothing. That's the Maryland Black Caucus. D.D. Shortman at AOL.com. March 2009. All right. Michael Bush. The Maryland Black Caucus. Tony Bridges. You feel me? Thelma Branch. Ed Norris. You see the names here? Bobby Zirkin. And that's the White House 2015. President Obama. Nobody still did no investigation yet. I'm still waiting. That's 92Q. Franksky. Miss Tony, how you want to carry it? Because they carrying it with Shorty, the #1 barbecue man in Baltimore. I'm the cook in Baltimore. That's Kathleen Hughes, TV 1, Radio 1. All right? Like I said, I'm the cook in Baltimore. And that's President Trump. Got a better picture here? Racism don't work without black cooperation. That's Marion Barry's birthday party. You feel me? Marion Barry's birthday party, and that's President Trump. Y'all worried about the Epstein files? Man, these files are going to make Epstein files look like a coloring book. Because like I said, that's Franksky, and that's 92Q. How you want to carry it? All right? Everything 92Q got since I started this, you got to turn over to the people. That's Vafe Davis. I ran for office in 2014. You feel me? I ran for office in 2014. So get the paperwork right. When I started this, November the 29th, 2006. You feel me? 1190 Falls Road. Get Shorty. And that's Governor O'Malley. That's the visitors pass to City Hall. And that's the Baltimore Sun. It's open season on black folks. And y'all got mad that I put this on film. Y'all got that clown and you got a president. You got our representatives. That's Bill Ferguson and me. See who that is? That's David Trone. That's Tessa. Like I said, a movie about Baltimore, and I ain't got to change nobody's name. When I say no pics after dark, it ain't no pics after dark. When I say Tim Tootin, it's Tim Tootin. I did this for my daughters, my sons, my daughters, and my family. I did this for Waukegan, Illinois. I did this for the South Side. You feel me? I did everything for my family. This is to prove I was making a movie. All right, about your judicial system. About your judicial system. And it's notarized. See that? Notarized. Expires. Commode motion. I use the toilet because the toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. That's a jailhouse diary. Like Martin Luther King, letters from a Birmingham jail. A jailhouse diary. And so we all on the same page. It's a freedom of speech. See the date? March 3rd, 2011. That's the Baltimore Sun. All right, that's the Baltimore Sun. Like I said, I did this for my daughters. My sons and my daughters. And Facebook did it for me. That's Facebook. And that's Senator Antonio Hayes. You feel me? Making a movie ain't against the law. It ain't. Letter design is covered under the First Amendment of the Constitution. Rob Fix is my producer. Everything Rob Fix got, you got to give up. Everything Eric Barron got, everything that Dan Bongino got, everything the Department of Justice got, everything President Trump got, everything Ivan Bates got. Y'all made the movie Baltimore The Wire. This Baltimore Rewired, the money behind mass incarceration. All right. Slavery in Maryland. See the dates? 2007. I started mine in 2006. That's letters design, and that's a toilet. That's Brandon Scott, and that's Maryland Arts Day. Like I said, First Amendment rights, the Westboro Baptist Church. I'm using that as my template. I'm talking about the money behind the machine. The money behind the machine. Monopoly. That's Sinclair Broadcasting. That's the FBI. And that's President Donald Trump. That's my lawyer, Mr. Bailey. And that's Cutting Up Meat. That's Dred Scott. That's the Stop Snitching video. That's Marilyn Mosby. That's Governor Hogan. That's Aisha Brave Boy. And that's the movie. Maryland's prison industry. O'Malley and Brown's money machine. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. SHORTY _9. 443-831-1188. The video exposes and names the officials. Marilyn Mosby. That's a certificate of identity. And that's the Department of Justice. All right. And it's notarized 2013. It was updated. The Whistleblower, the movie. All right. Whistleblower, the movie. Notary Public. You feel me? Notarized to 2026. They will congratulate a person doing the same thing as you, just not you, just because it's you. Media wars is real. And I'm getting ready to do what I do. You feel me? So go to President Trump and get all my paperwork. That's a legal notice. You feel me? Epstein ain't got nothing on this duck. Epstein ain't got nothing on this duck. See the date? 1402 Lochner. Mr. Bailey, my lawyer. Kwaize Mfume asked for an investigation. I'm still waiting. Johnny Oleski gave you my paperwork. I'm still waiting. Talking about slavery. And it's still going on. And Senator Antonio Hayes, you got the book. It's a good look. You talking about the money behind mass incarceration. Black lives don't matter. Black money do. You ain't passed the George Floyd bill, but you've been passing a lot of bills to tax our black community. The money behind mass incarceration. You feel me? It's all right here. So can't nobody say that they ain't got it. That's me and my toilet, and that's the money behind O'Malley's machine. The money, the art of getting money. You feel me? The art of getting money. Social media for social change. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I started this in 2006. I'm ready to end this 2025. So President Trump, Dan Bongino, Eric Barron, Robert Davis, Attorney General Anthony Brown. Let's stop playing these games. Let's go straight to, we're going to do it like this. Y'all like taking pictures. Like I said, this Baltimore Rewired. I ain't going to change nobody's name. David Simon made The Wire. I can too. That's States Attorney's Office. See the date? See the date? 2025, February. Ivan Bates had this. Dr. K, WEEA radio. Dr. K did the inauguration speech for Ivan Bates. All right. Anthony Hinton, death row exoneree. I'm looking for exoneration of the Supreme Court because terrorism isn't expungable. That's the Lake County Jail. Corrections. See the dates? 5/2/2008, May of 2008. That's James Calabrese, Department of Justice. All right, 2014. That's a whistleblower, 2014, the Comptroller's Office. United States Department of Justice, Greg Nielsen, City Solicitor. United States Department of Justice, Kai Jackson, Fox 45. United States Department of Justice, ABC, Justin Burke. All right, you feel me? I'm showing you the role the media plays in misinformation. That's the Baltimore Sun, Armstrong Williams, Department of Justice got this. You feel me? The Department of Justice got it and the state's attorneys got it. And that's my ID number. You feel me? That's my ID number. Y'all talking about Epstein? This bigger than Epstein. We talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry. We ain't talking about Sex Island. We talking about mass incarceration. If you deny you know me on earth, are you going to deny you know me in heaven? Yeah. Black Arts District. Art and activism. The good kind of trouble with John Lewis. That's Senator Ben Cardin's. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. And that's me and Governor O'Malley. All right? Get Shorty. From 2006 to now, you got Shorty.